guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming, and studying on Twitter, the gaming drag today. I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Roads Yet Traveled, Merrick's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Walking back to the nearby security offices, I see a few other red-coated Karain meandering about, but they seem to give way as we approach, only deeming it wise to nod to acknowledge us before scattering to the wind. Walking back to his office, he points to a bench outside and offers up, "Wait here," before heading outside. All things considered, I think I got off pretty easy there. Taking a seat, I kick my legs and wait for him to finish whatever it is he needs to get done. 3 marks. It's been 3 marks? What the fuck is he doing in there? Surely there's something else we could be doing out in the station, no? Pulling out my monitor, I decide to shoot him another message. What am I waiting for exactly? It takes a few minutes before I get a reply of, "Until my shift ends. Or at least until Sergeant Tiu comes back." Is he serious? I'm just supposed to sit out here until the end of the day? Fuck that. I wonder if I can get back to my room from here. I know I really shouldn't be pushing my luck right now, but what other options do I have? I mean, if I can figure out how to get back to the medical floor, it'd take no time at all to get back. I could just press every button and see what the floor looks like, but they all look so similar. What if I get off on the wrong one? Hey, Tiu? How do I get back to my room from the security offices? Why? Nos is doing some paperwork, and I'm bored. You're done with the request already? Well, shoot. Tiny, I ain't sure it's a great idea for you to be wandering around unattended. You sure this is okay? I mean, I could be wandering around blind, too. I'd really rather not sit out in the hallway like this for another, 6 marks? The hallway? Ain't Nos have a bench in his office? Do you really think he'd let me in? Right. Well, I can try and guide you back as is, and if you get lost, well, just shoot me another message. You know where the elevator is. The one down the hall from where you are now. Press the button for the medical floor and you should be okay. You kind of know where to go from there, right? Yeah, I think I can manage from there. What does the button look like, though? What does the button look like, though? I can't read Karain. Oh, one tick. A moment goes by before I receive another message, a piece of ASCII art that looks like a fairly familiar symbol. Something like that. I'm sorry, not my best work. No, it should be enough, thanks. I'll let you know if I make it back safely. Yeah, please do. It might take me like a mark or so to get back from here, so try not to get lost. Scoffing, I pocket my phone and take one last look at the door. I doubt he'll care if I disappear. I don't think he's At worst, he'll just message it to you and ask where I went. Anyways, I have better things to do than to waste my time trying to talk to him. Hopping off the bench, I make my way over to the elevator and hit the button, waiting silently. As usual, it doesn't take very long to arrive, and I hop on. One second, huh? Pulling out my monitor, I scan the buttons from the right one and find one that looks decently close to the art Tiu sent me. Pressing it, I ready myself as the lift rockets downwards and quickly opens onto a new floor. Heading down the hallway and peeking around the corner, I think I'm in the right place. Despite what a questionably shitty day I've had so far, I managed to zone out most of the Karain walking by me in the halls. I think the regulars around here are starting to get used to me, although to what extent remains to be seen. I really hope tomorrow's worth it. I still feel like we've barely scraped over what it means for Soknos to be coming here. What happens when they get here? And what happens after? I have a feeling I should get ready for more days like this, because if today was anything to go by, well, it might suck. I've known this, though. I know that Merrick has had a job that isn't just taking care of me all day. Still, being an assistant that doesn't really do anything kind of leaves me with a fuck all to do and no place to be. How am I supposed to assist with anything if I keep being handed off? It's fine. I'm sure something will come up. I could always ask the captain to see if she could reassign me to something. Although, knowing her, it would probably just be whatever entertains her the most. Maybe I'll just stay in my room for a few days while everything gets sorted out. It's best not to step on any paws while we don't even know what's going on. It's fine. All I have to do is worry about tomorrow. After that, well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Turning the corner of the library, I know I don't have much further to go, and I'm quite proud I made it back this far on my own. I know I technically did this route in reverse while asleep, but I'm not so sure that counts. So, this is progress. Maybe soon enough I'll actually be able to perform some kind of assistant duties. Although, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I don't think I've even left this column yet. And not that I'm entirely sure what that means. I figure it's kind of like just going to another building. Although, that doesn't make sense, because then why would I... Oof! Fuck! Blindly turning the corner, I find myself getting floored as I've managed to bump into yet another Karain. Aw. It's like a big Shiba. Looking up, I noticed a rather short Karain rubbing his eyes before... Hey! Watch where... Oh, sorry, I... Caught like a deer in the headlights, he's almost too afraid to move as he looks down at me. His jaw drops and his tail curls up as he stammers out a few short words, all that failed to make any sense. Wait, the void, you're real? Is the last thing I hear him say before he scurries off in the other direction, yelping the whole way. I guess that works. Helping myself up and dusting off, I checked to see if he's bumped into anyone else, but he's long gone. I mean, it's not the worst encounter I've had with Karain today. Making sure I didn't drop anything, I continue along and finally reach the executive suite. Swiping into the hallway, I take a seat on one of the benches and roll my shoulder a bit before laying back. Best not to get too worked up before tomorrow. Merrick would never let me live it down if I was tired during our day off. Nope. Sighing and checking my monitor, I notice it's getting a bit late, and I decide to just wait out here until he gets back. Finding a comfortable position, I lean back and simply wait. It's not long before the sound of paced marching draws my attention. Looking up, I see Merrick, clearly caught in his own thoughts, swiping his card at the door and letting himself into the hallway. Heading forwards with a steady stride, he quickly paces down the hall, walking right past me, only to falter and stop a few feet away. Sheepishly, he looks over his shoulder, making an awkward eye contact with me before fully turning to face me. When the fuck did you get home, kid? Not excited to see me? Not what I asked. I don't know, officer. A mark or two? Why? Nothing. Tio's in trouble is all. Ah, shit. Shoving his hands in his pockets, he casually walks over and takes the empty seat next to me, leaning back and letting out a deep breath before pinching his brow. Why are you out here, anyways? I don't know. Figured I'd wait for you. Oh. Well, that's dumb. Oh, fuck off. But, thanks, I guess. Sorry for handing you off to Tio today. And no, I guess. Look, it's fine as long as we can take tomorrow off. Which we can, right? Heh. He gives me a small nudge of a punch as he leans forwards. Yeah, it should be all good. Might have to step in the office in the morning to hand out some assignments, but otherwise I'm free, yeah. Good enough for me. It better be. Captain's gonna rip me apart if I miss something before that exec gets here. Better get to it then, officer. Well, come on. I'll check inside, alright? Yeah. Hopping off the bench, we head over to our room and head in for the night. A few marks pass as Merrick goes over some things on his monitor. We eat a light dinner and get ready for bed. Not many words are shared between us, however, and that's fine. But it does feel strange since we spent the whole day apart. He's still working on his monitor, though, so I'm not sure it's really an opportune time to bother him. Although, knowing him, he's probably checked it enough. Hey, Merrick, Bzzzt. Hold on a minute. He scoffs, turning back to his monitor as I pull out my own. Tiny, are you alive? You didn't message me when you got back. Did you get back? Tiny. The messages continue coming in as I assume Tio just got off her shift. Gently laughing to myself, I go to respond to the torrent of texts. Oh, sorry, yeah, your instructions work like a charm. I got back a little while ago. Oh, well, phew! I was starting to get a little worried, and figured I might have to start looking for you. Not today. How are you faring? It's alright. Work was a doozy, but I'm managing now. How's Boss Man? He's fine, although I think he might be upset with you. Nothing I can't handle. You're in one piece, ain't you? I'm sure he'll see it that way, too. Oh, it's nothing. You two have fun tomorrow, right? Don't let him slip off and start working, okay? I won't. See you around. I scoff as she sends a small piece of ASCII art of a Karain smiling before turning to Merrick. He's fidgeting about something on his monitor. Probably some minor incident he only got a report on now, or something. Hey, you almost done over there? He looks at me over his shoulder and grimaces. Through his tired eyes, I can see he's clearly not in the mood. Hopping up, I walk over and stand behind him, resting my head on the top of his chair. Even from here, I can see he's looking up at me with only the pettiest of disdain. Well? He ignores me, finishing something up before reaching his paws up and grabbing my head. He gently shakes it before saying, "What are you doing, kid? Trying to get on my nerves before I take a whole day off just for you, huh?" Batting him away, I roll my eyes and step back as he gets up. "Merrick, are you?" "I'm fine, kid. I'm just fucking with you." "Are you sure?" "I think I'm more afraid of the captain than I am of this Sooknos shit, so I just want to make sure I get it right." "I get that. I'm sorry. Do you need more time?" Nah. I can do it in the morning. Promise." "Yeah, let's head in, yeah?" Nodding, he brushes past me into the bathroom, as I sigh and hit the lights. For someone who's done with his work, he's still very much working on his monitor now, even in bed. I'd scold him, but it'd be at least a bit hypocritical of me. Although, with how listless his actions are, I think he might just be wasting time. Letting out a small huff, he laughs before closing his monitor, turning to me before his eyes shoot wide open. Maybe he thought I was asleep already. Squirming a hand out from under the blankets, I shoot him a shy wave as a deadpan expression works its way back onto his face. "So, are you excited for tomorrow?" Yeah, kid, as much as I can be." "Come on, you can give me a bit more than that. I'm excited and you haven't even told me where we're going yet." "That's because... That's because you get excited about everything." "Ugh, you're impossible." I hear a small chuckle from his side of the room before he takes a deep breath in. "Yeah, I am, kid. It'll be nice. I ain't been there in a while, so it'll be nice to go back." "Go back to..." "You'll see soon enough." "Oh, come on, not even a hint." "Merrick?" Whether feigning sleep or not, he doesn't respond as he rolls away and goes silent. "See you in the morning, then." A mumbled response is the last thing I hear from his side of the room as silence overtakes us both. Even with the calm of the night, dead minutes have passed and I still can't find sleep. There's some restless itch that can't be scratched at the back of my mind, and ignorance is the cause. All is preparing, the subterfuge, and for what? I understand it's a big deal that Sooknos is coming and everything, but the gravity of it all still hasn't really caught. Poor choice of words, but still. It's just one technician. All the fuss. 2 more days, huh? I guess everything that could be done has been done. All I can do now is wait. Despite the general atmosphere of worry, no one seems consumed by it. At least, not more so than usual. Maybe my anxiety is getting to me. Anyways, I want to enjoy tomorrow, so I should probably get to... Alright. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Alright, I'm going to see what kind of weird shit is going on in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!